Hey guys, I'm here. Sorry. I forgot I hit the live button. Ugh. Good night. Love you. Shorty thought she was asleep because I was sleeping. Did you hear me? Hold on, y'all. Let me situate myself. I know I should have situated myself before I hit the live button, right? You absolutely right. However, I didn't. Fight me. Fight me. You see? You trying to fight me? Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Am I connected through my Bluetooth? It's not even on. What's up? For those who are on Facebook, I'm going to be cutting the comments off because I'm going to be live on YouTube. We're going to be live on YouTube. So please come to YouTube if you would like to engage because I'm going to cut the Facebook eventually. But this is an open panel. So anyone is free to join. If you are just tuning in, you catching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments. Thank you for coming to watch. Appreciate you so much. I truly do. I fell asleep and I'm going to be up for a minute probably because I fell asleep. So I said, let me come talk to my people real quick. It's been a little minute since I did a recappy cap. Little recappy cap. Please hit the share button. Please and thank you. Hey. What's up, Tab? How you doing? You're like a baby. You have your days and nights mixed up with your... Yes, Miss Antoinette. And I don't understand because I had some amazing sleep last night. I didn't go to bed super early, but I didn't go to bed super late either. And I woke up feeling refreshed. My energy was big this morning. I was up throughout the day. I think I ended up taking a nap around, what time is it? Maybe 2:33. I took a nap and then I woke up, went to go get my daughter, came home, put dinner together, cleaned up the kitchen. Did I clean up the kitchen? I'm about to go check. I think I cleaned up the kitchen. And then I fell asleep again watching Toya's live. I was watching Toya live. Actually, I'm going to try that poke cake that she made up on her live. I'm going to try to go out tomorrow and go get the ingredients. I'm scared, but I'm going to try it because she claimed it was the bomb diggity dom. So I don't know why I'm muffled. Am I muffled, guys? Am I muffled? It's not an open panel. A lot of people in the description, you're grounded. Oops. Is that better? What's up, Mel? What up? Hey, Dawn Marie. I was being sneaky. I was about to come tell y'all I was live. I was being sneaky. I was being sneaky. It's better now. I had my headphones on backwards. If you are tuning in from Facebook, please come to YouTube. Facebook is going to get cut. It's going to get cut. Come to YouTube. The sound is better. Yeah, I had my headphones on better. I mean backwards. I finally went and bought me some headphones without the wire. I still have my handy dandy wire headphones, period. But that wire was pissing me off. And some of you might have noticed I was using these red Beats. They were my son's, and I gave them back to him when he came to the house. And I finally went out and bought me my own. But they are finicky. Like, you can't put them on backwards or your mic will be muffled. What's up, Shanice Marie? What's up, Nancy? Dawn Marie said, I'm here. I want to talk about some stuff. Can y'all hit the share button if you are over on Facebook still? Please hit that share button. Sharing is caring. Put me out there, coach. Put me out there, coach. I want to talk about the Feminine and Fierce, Dimples, Kesha and Yaya situation. And maybe a little bit of the Molly Go Lightly, but not too much because I ain't really too. Yeah, I don't really want to give it. Yeah, I can't go to YouTube, say stop being greedy. Why you can't go to YouTube? I mean, you can listen on Facebook, but I am going to cut the comments so you won't be able to engage. And then eventually I am going to quit Facebook altogether. I want to try to get a live on my YouTube. What up? Why so serious? We're going to talk about a few things. It's been a minute since I did like a recap. So I wanted to talk about the feminine and fierce and Dimples beef. If you guys are on Facebook, please come to YouTube. Please come to YouTube. Matter of fact, let me share my YouTube link on the post. I'm gonna share the link right now. Why so serious? It's Summer's Room. It's Summer's Room. It has my pink logo, just like my page. I don't know why you can't find it, boo. But hold on. Nah, I'm so rude. It's Summer's Room. I'm about to share a link for y'all. She said, I'm so rude. I'm done. Not rude. Not a rude. I'm back. I'm back. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. I just dropped the link and pinned it on my Facebook page. So for those of you who are on Facebook, if you can please come to YouTube, I would appreciate you. Please hit that share button. I also shared the link on my actual page itself. If you can't see it, because I know sometimes Facebook hides links and comments, but I posted this to my Facebook page. Hopefully it showed up. What's up? You found it? Awesome. Awesome. Let me see, my folks. Live. Can y'all hear me? Mic check, sound check. 1 2. If you can hear me, put some hearts in the comments or thumbs up. Put some thumbs up. I was trying to share. I just shared and it cut my audio. Um, Tab said, I am still not happy with feminine affairs trying to lie on me and paint me into something I am not. That woman wouldn't have anything to say about me if I wasn't friends with May. And it peed me off because she has no idea who I am or what I rep. She denied a lot of people the love I can give and support I give. Wait a minute, what did Tabitha say about you? What did Feminine Affairs say about you, Tab? I missed that. If you are free, I know that you just did 2 lives back to back. If you want to come up and talk about it, but I'm not familiar with whatever happened with you, Tabitha. I didn't see that. I don't watch Feminine and Fierce like consistently. Um, Sometimes every once in a blue, I will go over to her page to see what she had going on. Like if I missed something, if I wasn't up to date. And then I stopped going to her page like almost altogether. Recently, I went to her page because of the beef with Dimples and uh the beef with Dimples and her. But I had no idea that she tried to do something that she tried to paint you in a bad light. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Hey, Annette, what's up, Nicole? I was thinking I didn't even know who she was. What? That's crazy. What's up, Ebony Boo? What's up, House of G's? How y'all doing? Can someone in the subscribers chat please let the folks know that I am live? I'm going to be on YouTube, House of G's. Tell them to come to YouTube. Oh, that's crazy. I had no idea. What's up, Steph Boo? What's up? Mic check 1 2 1 2. So I wanted to talk about the feminine fierce and the dimples situation, right? So some of y'all might know that in the past, me and Dimples had an issue with me in the past. And her reasoning was like the very same issue that she's going after feminine and fierce about, right? Yes, but Facebook is going to get clipped. So come to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, come to YouTube because I'm going to clip Facebook. I answer that. Hey y'all, hey, what's up, Cupcake Boo? If you are on Facebook, please come to YouTube. Come to your top. Come to your top. So anyway, Dimples had the same issue with me. She claimed that I was always posting her in a negative light, that I was trying to make her look bad, da da da, look bad, yada 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 yada. Y'all know that story. For those who don't, that's pretty much like the rundown. And I even had a situation where I went up on the panel. She was on, I think it was Mookie's panel, and it was her and there was a bunch of other people. Um, and let Dimples tell me what her problem was. And she made some claims and yada 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 yada. I asked her, like, I did everything she said I said was false, and I was like, if you could present it to me, absolutely, I will stand on what I said, and I apologize. Like, wrong is wrong, right is right. But she never did produce anything. So now she is in this. She has an issue with feminine and fierce. Now she has an issue with feminine and fierce. So feminine and fierce put up a post. My other phone is there. I should have charged it so I could have read. Some of y'all may have seen the post. I actually put a snippet of it on my page, I think, where Dimples had put up a post. Now, mind you, Feminine Affairs is a blogger, right? For all intents and purposes, that's what she is. So Dimples put up a post talking about getting her tubes untied and da 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 da, blah blah blah. So Feminine Affairs shared her post and she made a caption. Her caption to me went with exactly what the post said that Dimple said. It was no clickbait. So she gonna post my stuff up there talking about tell me what you think, like drop comments. Y'all know what Connie say at the end of her videos. It's her like it's her watermark. It's her stamp on her videos. She say it in every single video that she does. Um it's not like she singled out Dimples post and did something, she razzle dazzled it up or nothing. She did exactly what she always do. As always, drop your comments below or something to that effect, she say. Y'all know. So when I seen it, I was like, that's the same thing Dimples did to me. I'm like, why is now she tussling with feminine and fierce? And she did a live, I guess, saying a couple of things. And feminine and fierce reposted it and put it up and, gave her 2 cents about it or whatnot. And I was just like, I don't see why, personally, why Dimples was upset about that. If Feminine and Fierce didn't say that in like every last single one of her videos, I would understand. It would be like she's taking a shot, but she says it in every single one of her videos. So I couldn't understand why she was upset about that and felt the way she felt. Right? Um and then she claimed like you don't post me any other time, da 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 da. That's not true. I know Feminine Affairs. Well, Feminine Affairs said in her thing like she's posted this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. And then Dimples came at her for her being obsessed with May, saying like her whole timeline is Maybay, and like at that point it's like border harassment, obsession type situation is what Ebony said. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2, because my comments not moving, so I'm not ignoring y'all. What's up? I see Cupcake talking to Steph, but I don't see Steph. Oh, I see Steph. Um, can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all just quiet listening. All right, got you. So, I was a little bit, not that I have to understand, because people are entitled to their feelings, your opinions. You can feel how you want to feel. But on the flip side, just looking at like the facts and the way things are done on Feminine Fair's page, she did it seamless, just like she do with all of her other posts. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Shay Bay? So I couldn't understand why she took it as like her trying to throw shade or highlight her in a bad way. It was her post, it was her words, it was what she said. So how could it be negative? Not unless you yourself perceived it as negative. What's up, friend? Hey, baby. Not unless she herself perceived it as negative. I was a little bit confused by that. I just didn't dig it. If you are on Facebook and you find yourself unable to communicate, it is because you need to come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. So I was a little bit confused by that. Like I didn't understand like what the why she was upset. To me, I feel like she kind of stretched it. I feel like it was the beef she's creating is unnecessary. But maybe she do it for views. I don't know. Maybe she do it. She did say she got the bonus and she want to run it up. So maybe her reason for picking with feminine and fierce is for engagement. Or maybe she's really sensitive just about her stuff. But if she is really sensitive about her stuff, then she needs to kind of consider like, does she want to do social media, right? Because unfortunately, with not only you creating an audience, but who you're tied to, the reason why you have the audience on this side is because of who you are tied to. I'm not saying that she couldn't have did it on her own, that she couldn't have built the audience. I feel like she had pages before that she said she was inconsistent on, that she had an audience on. So I'm absolutely not saying she couldn't have did it by herself. But the facts are you are tied to someone who has a social media presence, who just went through a life transition, who is in the spotlight or was in the spotlight because of everything that was going on and because of who that person was tied to. So you're going to be watched. People are going to be looking for you. You're going to be posted on a blogger's page. It's like to go without saying. So for me, I would have advised her as the person who's putting you on, which is your spouse at the time, like, listen, you sensitive. I realize you are. Is this something you really want to do? Like, is this something you want to get into? Are you going to be able to handle it? Or are you going to be offended every time somebody takes something that you posted publicly? You know what I'm saying? Those are things that you love Connie. Okay, man. Those are things you have to take into consideration when you decide to become a content creator. Those are the things that I had to consider before I became a blogger and decided to hit the live button. And I know I caught a lot of backlash in the past because I attributed me hitting the live button to May because it's true. Like I remember sitting on her lives when she used to do Toxic University and dropping a link for people to come up. I remember her like and people asking her questions about the mentorship or asking her questions about social media in general. And I remember her saying, like, if you want to do this and you want to be fully monetized, you're gonna have to hit the live button. It's just no way around it. Like, just do it. And once you do it, keep doing it. And eventually I was like, damn, I'm gonna do it. So I'm like, I gave that to her because I'm gonna give people their flowers. And that was before you love Yaya too. May, I'm not doing this with you. And that was before May even knew who I was, like, and things like that. So those are just things you have to consider. Are you ready for it? Do you want to do it? Do you want to be in the limelight? Considering the people you tied to, that's going to bring attention to you right off the bat. Like, right off the bat, it was going to bring attention to you. So, like, do you want to do social media for real, for real? Can you handle it for real, for real? Right. Like when Tati required you to share the text, you confirmed it with her first. I don't know what you mean by that. What you mean? What does that have to do with what I just said, D5? I'm a little bit lost by your comment. Can you clarify? You love Keisha. Somebody take May phone. Is my friend okay? Somebody check on her, please. Somebody. Do any somebody check on May? Somebody check on May. Check on May because I'm a little bit disturbed. You just hit comment. Turn the comments on. What you mean you don't know how to respond? I'm not seeing May's comments. You must not have clicked Facebook. No, she on YouTube. She on YouTube. Look, did you get blocked? She said May go to bed. Hey Hannah Banana Boo. What's up, Hannah Bananas? She said Whitney take May phone. I especially love Lisa and I'm not doing this with you, May. I'm not I'm not doing this with you. If you are on Facebook currently, come to YouTube. Someone call a welfare check on May. Yes, somebody please. What's up, Angela? If you're on Facebook and you find that you can't engage, it's because I'm actually on YouTube. Come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. That's where all the people's is at. That's where all the people's is at. She done distracted me. So Dimples go and she posts this post about something. Somebody is accusing her of being involved in the reason why someone is no longer here. Now I don't know the history with that, but apparently I had no idea. Connie used to be a makeup artist or something like that. Like she used to do something else on social media. And then they are saying people were saying that Connie disappeared for a few years, like off of Facebook after that happened. I do not know if this is true. This is alleged. This is just what people are telling me. I do not know Feminine Affairs' history. All I ever known her to be is a blogger. But they said that she had a presence on social media before becoming a blogger and that she went through something with somebody called Cheesecake, I think her name is, or the boyfriend name was Cheesecake or something like that. It was a lady that passed away. Dimple shared a screenshot of something that somebody told her. I don't know if that was an inbox or in her comment section, like trying to blast Connie, aka Feminine Affairs, for like a shady history. Um, I also seen a picture with Connie and that man that came on Maze Live. They look pretty friendly in that. I was like, "That's Connie." What? They look pretty friendly in that post or whatever. Um, but I was like, "Dang, like, what's going on with what's up with Connie's history?" But I'm not finna do no research, so I don't know. What's up, Blasted? Blasted, how long have you been around on social media? Like, did you just start your career, or like did you know Connie or Feminine Affairs before you started blogging? Like, because that post that Dimples put up, I was like, what? And then some of the stuff people are inboxing me and telling me, I'm like, huh? I don't know nothing about it though. This is just alleged. I can't confirm or deny. If you are on Facebook and you cannot engage, come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. But they trying to accuse her of being a part. Now I think sometimes people do stretch stuff, right? Sometimes people like even they saying like she was in a back and forth. They were saying like Connie was harassing her, and that they're saying like her harassment went so far that the lady ended up in the hospital and ultimately ended up in her demise. But I don't know that to be true. She could have had she already had health issues, and they're saying because she had health issues and because of the harassing that Connie did contributed to her falling ill. Now I can't say that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I wasn't there. You've been here since August 22. Okay, so then you wouldn't know because apparently this happened like in '06 or something like that. But I don't know. This is just what people been inboxing me. Allegedly, this happened. Allegedly. Now, I don't know if a video pop up or something like that. Connie probably will cover it herself because who better can give us the tidbits or the insight than her herself? Since people are bringing it back up, maybe she will find it relevant to post and share about it, or maybe she won't. I know she put a post up saying like the lady actually passed from pneumonia, and she said that her boyfriend, I think at the time, was her caregiver, and he didn't take very good care of her, which attributed to her health condition or something like that. But I don't know nothing about it because it's old. It's old news. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it and I posted it. I saw it and I posted it. So I don't know. It was a very long time ago, apparently. Like that's a long. I'm like, dang, Facebook was around. Like Facebook was around back then, and I'm trying to think like, how old was I when I had my son? Did I have Facebook then? I feel like no. For goodness, like that was wild. Hey, Shawnee. So I don't know. I'm going to continue to watch that to see if anything else developed. But it just felt real familiar. The issue that Dimples took up with feminine fear seems real familiar. It's feeling real repetitive. Um, with her feeling some type of way about people. And I found it funny because in the video she said, "I don't mess with nobody. I don't talk about nobody," and this, that, and the third. But I remember after me and Ivan had our little back and forth with after the comment he made in my live, she put up a post about me. I seen it. I didn't respond to it really at all. Somebody came in my comments one day and telling me what Dimple said, which were all lies. But I'm like, I didn't mention you. You wasn't. I would. Why are you talking about me? Me and I even had a back and forth. What did you have to do with it? Yes, you're his girl, but it ain't had nothing to do with you. So for you to say you don't talk about people, that's a lie. You used to talk about me a lot on your page when it had nothing to do with you because you were in your feelings for whatever reason. So I find it funny that people get amnesia. Facebook been here since MySpace. Was it? I had no clue. They 2011, I think. No, it had to go further than that because they showed pictures with the lady. It was 2006. I had Facebook in 2010. I still have my MySpace. I don't like it though. They changed it all up. You could still add, we was talking about this not too long ago about whether you could access 2004. That's insane. We was just talking about whether you could still access MySpace, and I heard it's not Justin Bieber. What is his name? Not Justin Bieber. The other guy owns MySpace, and I'm wondering what made him buy it, and like what is he doing with it? Like, does it have potential? Is it still generating money or whatever? So I don't know. So 2004. Okay, so my son was born in um '03, I think. '03. So yeah, it would have been after that. Okay, I got you. It's been 20 years in February. That's crazy. 20 years, little baby Facebook, and they be trying to tell me what to do. I'm older than you, Facebook. You get on board. Again, if you're on Facebook, come to YouTube. Okay, so let's move along. If anybody would like to come up to chime in on what we're discussing, you are more than welcome to come up on the panel. Now, I want to talk about Keisha and Yaya because that is the latest situation on the Empire Crumble. Now, did anybody see Yaya was on Chalet's panel? And before that, let's rewind where Yaya had been in the comments for a couple of days because Jaima had been on Yaya's panel. And for those who watch and know, y'all know that Yaima and Keisha, y'all know Keisha don't mess with Yaima at all. She had went off on Yaima on the TEC panel like a few weeks before Yaima started to come on the scene. Keisha needs to stop getting on panels drunk. I got Facebook in 2006. Well, I don't know when I got Facebook. I deleted my original Facebook page. It might have been like '06 because I feel like when I had it, I was working at the airport, and I think I worked at the airport starting in '06. I don't know if I started my page right away in '06, but it had to have been around that point. YouTube started in 2005. No, really? YouTube seemed like it been around forever. It's only since 2005. But anyway, Keisha was a part of the TEC panel. She was a part of the viewers panel. That is a connection to the TEC, right? And so y'all saw that, excuse me, Keisha had not went up on the panel for those who go over there and actually watch. She had went on a panel for a couple of days and people was it was a buzz. Like, why is Yaima on a panel? Keisha is in the comments. Y'all know Keisha and Yaima don't get down like that. Apparently Yaima and Yaya had squashed whatever beef they had going on. I don't know if it's true or not because I didn't watch the whole live, but apparently, like they had gave her a pass for using the word colored, and things like that. And I think Yaya has shared that at some point that she has a friend that uses certain words that her friends shouldn't be using. However, it's cool with her, so it's cool with them. Whatever. Um, and so I was waiting because I'm like, something is gonna come from this because Keisha don't bang with Yaima. And I'm wondering, like, why do you have somebody on your panel? Like, it's cool she went up there if y'all did an interview or whatever, whoop de whoop. Y'all got me saying whoop de whoop. That's not even a part of my vocabulary. It launched on Valentine's Day in 2000. That's crazy. If you're on Facebook and you can't engage, come to YouTube. So, um, I'm like, if you did an interview or whatever like that for the viewers panel, like because you do conduct interviews sometimes or whatever on the panel, cool. But for the most part, it usually just be those people who are a part of the panel. And but Yaima ended up staying up there for like the majority of the live that day. Right, for the majority of the live that day. And then she came back again, I think the next day. So Keisha was in the comments again. Um, and then she was on a live, I think, with Downtime. I don't know if that was the same live for the next day when she came back, but then she was on a live with Downtime. But apparently, Yaya explained like that wasn't my live, that was Downtime live, like helping her grow her page or whatever, grow her audience or whatnot. I guess was is their view or whatnot. Um, and I'm like, that's just not a good look for a panel. I myself had went through that in a similar situation. If anybody knows, where when I used to be on the After Dark panel, I had went into the comments and I used to be in the comments anytime Arletta would come up there because Arletta had made it very clear that she don't like me. And she went off one day, like put bass in her voice and went off one day. And to avoid like conflict, if I would see her up there, not because I can't tussle, but because the panel wasn't supposed to be about rah rah. Back then, what Shalay is doing now, or was doing, because I heard that she's trying to change like the dynamic of her page again. When it I was on there, it wasn't about that. So for me, I could move out the way. If somebody up there, I'm gonna give you go ahead, do your big one. Like if they want you up here, they let you up here, rock out. But I would stay in the comments, and people would be in the comments like, no, Summer not up there because Arletta up there because she always throwing shade. She always this, that, and the third. However, while it was supposed to be our panel, ultimately, just like Yaya explained for her panel, it's ultimately Shalay panel. She gonna move how she wanna move. And honestly, for me, I enjoyed the panel, but it wasn't a place where I was finna tussle for a spot. So I was in Keisha place before where I was on a panel supposed to have been a panelist and someone else was allowed to come up that didn't care for me and disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, like this it looked real familiar. And I was like, it feel like Keisha might be about to be pushed out. Because if honestly, if Yaya was trying to build a platform and she wanted to change her mind about no longer being monetized and wanted to hit a button to get monetized, she's going to have to clean up her page. And the reason why Keisha was not allowed on my panel anymore when I used to do open panels before they so humbly took her in was because she couldn't control her mouth and she would go overboard. And that's just not a good combination for monetization rules, for monetization on Facebook, on social media, but on Facebook because they are real particular about your language. She was on there 3 times. What's up, She Devil? How when y'all even don't even have numbers? I don't know. Yaima do get numbers when she do her drama. In general, like she don't have like buku numbers, but when she do her big one, her little drama filled lives, people be up in there. I've seen almost 600 people on her live one time with her doing drama. Um, but a lot of times those people come for you. They don't come for other people. Just like when we do the viewers panel or the convo, I notice a difference. Although people say they not for Meg, they are. They love Meg. Honestly, even the people that say they hate her, because you see the difference. If Meg go on the convo or the viewer panel by herself, her numbers is in double digits, like for her views. When we go up there as a panel, our numbers is do 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 do. You know what I'm saying? Keisha, where are you? Don't you miss me, dang. I honestly had considered doing an interview with Keisha because honestly, I have had Keisha come on my panel when we did the open panel until that one day when she went too far on when May was up here. She was able to control herself, and I have no real issues for real with Keisha. Keisha was cool. She used to come sit on us with the After Dark panel, and I used to rally for her on the After Dark panel. Like, nah, Keisha just whatever, da 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 da. Yeah, she loud. Yeah, she do this and that, but whatever. She cool, and there was a couple of other people too, but she was coming up and I remember telling her like you did a real good job, Keisha, like just keep it up because she do be having some stuff to add to the conversation. It's just that she has to work on over talking people, being loud, and she might need to cut the sippy sip because I know she says she not always drinking, but if you're not always drinking and acting like that, then you need to kind of dig deep like down inside and think about some stuff. But I thought it was absolutely dismissive of Yaya to continuously have have Yaima on their panel, knowing that Keisha don't rock with her. And she had mentioned something in her live like, me and Downtime squashed our beef with Yaima, so we cool. But what about Keisha? She is your panelist. So I felt when Keisha said you don't consider, like you're pretty much not taking her into consideration in her feelings, like because y'all squashed y'all beef, it shouldn't make it okay for somebody to come sit on your panel that's going to push another panelist off. Like I would never have somebody come sit as a staple on our panel that we host, the convo or the viewers panel. Like, nah, they gonna come up here and y'all could come up here every day. Y'all could come up here every day, whole post for the length of the live, and my panelist, who's a part of the panel, will sit in the comment section. There's no way that I would be okay with that with a person that that's on a panel. Like sip and chat. Right now it's me and Steph on sip and chat. I would never have someone come up on the panel and stay there and while she's in the comment section. I would never put her in that position because her seat on that panel is just as important as mine. Like when you bring people together and you say we doing this together, everybody should be considered and conversation should be had. It shouldn't be a situation where, hey, this person is coming on. If y'all doing something together, it should be discussed. Things should be discussed. It should be something that works for everybody. Because when things start going along the lines of what just works for you, it could become a problematic and people will start to fall off because it's like, am I a part of this or am I not? It's what works for me, is what I have going on, is what I feel. Doesn't matter. If it don't, then what we really doing? I could go live on my own page. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I thought that was kind of crazy. I kind of felt where Keisha was coming from. I think Keisha needs to do better with her communication skills, though. And I don't understand why everything keep coming to social media. Like, why does Yaya keep hitting the live button and displaying her fallouts with her panel for the world to see, for social media to see? Like, why is that the thing? Because I feel like I heard Keisha say that she called Yaya on her personal phone. So why couldn't it stay on the personal phone? Why did it have to come to social media? Because Yaya went live right after Chalet Live, or like right towards the midst of it ending, and was like she got something to address, something to talk about. And then Keisha was in the comments and she was like, yeah, you could come up here and we could just address it. We could just da 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 da. Why did it have to be a social media live? Y'all hit that thumbs up, period. If you're not following the page, make sure you follow the YouTube page. I appreciate you. May's walking in love. May, you must be sleepy tonight. Oh my gosh. What did she say? What did I miss? Oh, thanks, Keisha. Oh, think ring Keisha, give me a huggy. May, go to sleep, May. Go to sleep, man. But I understood where Keisha was coming from. And she was saying, like, every time her and y'all have an issue with cutting each other off. Keisha be cutting people off, but y'all be cutting people off. She don't have the patience. She want people to just get to the point. But I can't get to the point if you keep cutting me off. Like, you keep adding 2 cents into it. That frustrates people, especially someone who's already emotional, already up in arms. So eventually, Yaya did be quiet and let Keisha talk. And then Yaya started to talk, and then Keisha cut her off. Was like, wait, 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 wait. I'm like, no, wait for her to finish talking. Mute the mic, girl. Just mute the mic. And then she kicked her off. So I'm not sure what's going on with that scenario. I haven't heard anything or nothing has been sent to me that's confirming, is Keisha done with the panel? Not floppy ear love commercial. Because it's drama. Drama brings in numbers. Me to get to the point. Girl, so every time Yaya would say something, though, it would divert Keisha and she would go onto a rant into why things are what they are. And I felt like some of the points that Keisha made was very valid, and Yaya needs to consider some of those things. But it sounds like she has a really good relationship with Downtown Bianca. It sounds like she has a really good relationship with Jeannie. I don't can't think of any of the other ladies that sit on her panel. I'm wondering if Yaima is going to become a thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. Is it May or is it Whitney? No, that's May. So go to bed. What's that? Is it May or is it Whitney?
It's Whitney.
Ain't no damn Whitney. It's May for sure. Yaima is trash. She will eventually get tossed. She ain't loyal to no one. Yeah, I definitely think they're gonna end up having another issue. It's just like it's like unavoidable with the type of person and personalities that they have. You know what I'm saying? I just see it being a clash. Um, but I was like, dang, another fallout. And she was like, Keisha was on it talking about, yeah, the cookie's still crumbling. I said, this girl is crazy.
And
The
called her dry mouth.
and called the dry. She said, shut your big. I can't even say it because she cursed, but she referenced to her having, her big lips. She said, shut your big lips. Like you always moving your lips. You always talking. You always got something to say. You long winded. She was just going off. I said, well, tell them how you really feel, Kish. Tell them how you really feel. People need to stop giving this woman attention. Giving what woman attention? Yaima is Yaima. She be a topic. I mean, it just is what it is sometimes. Sometimes she wasn't really a big topic for me at one point, like at all, even though with the stuff that she did, because a lot of stuff that Yaima do is repetitive. Is the old stuff talked about over and over and over. Nobody want to keep hearing about your same story, dog. Like let it go. Let it go. Move forward. And she liked to play victim. And no, you be over there talking trash and get back. Finally, somebody will address it, and then you use that to do your big one every time because that's what y'all even be looking for. She be looking for somebody to give her the attention so she could get a bigger audience. That's what she do. And I'll be like, look, she be making connections over here, over here, over here, over here. She gonna go where she thinks she could pull something from it. They said she ain't ish. Dang, y'all be nice. Yaima is the fakest. You can literally see it. You don't even have to know her to know that she is fake. I'm just wondering, like, why was my question about the Yaima Yaya, my thing about the Yaima, I mean the Yaya and Keisha is why was Keisha's feelings not considered? And she said you like to play like dumb, like you don't know what's going on. You know that Keisha and Yaima didn't rock. You had to notice that that Keisha wasn't coming on the panel. So like, what went through your head when you saw that? As like, why wasn't she considered? Like that would be my question to Yaya. Maybe she'll answer it. I know that people have said that her dialogue on her lives and what I saw earlier, because I definitely went over there to see if they were going to address, because my girl Jack did a live this Messy Mondays. Make sure y'all check. I mean, not Messy Mondays, Messy Mornings. Make sure y'all check out in the morning times. I feel like her live started like 9 o'clock or was it 8 o'clock? I know she has it pinned on her page. Go check it out. What time it's going to start? It was a really good live. Um, I ain't really, but whatever. We ain't finna get into that. But yes, it was a really good live that she did. She's gonna do it every morning, so y'all go check her out. So I thought that they was gonna address that because Jack went live and discussed it, but Shalay joined the panel and she had a few things to say from what I understand. And I thought, and y'all know, Yaya don't bang with Shalay. It's up between them two, and so I thought it was going to be a conversation about that, but I guess not, or not yet, or maybe I missed it. I don't know. Keisha was funny until she went too far, but she was cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. That seems to be like an ongoing thing where people just go too far. Go too far. She does repeat herself and she plays victim. I can't stand watching her lives. I hate how she flipped on May only because May wanted nothing to do with her. May always got somebody flipping on her because she don't want to touch their cookie. May you I don't know what you be doing, but you gotta do better. Um yeah, it was loved it. Yeah, it was a really, really good live. It was a really good live. And so that was that with Yaya and Keisha. I guess we're gonna see what happens. I know did y'all see now this is old. How did y'all feel about Lisa Baby's husband coming on live threatening the whole TEC panel full of women? How did y'all feel about that? That blew my mind a little bit because I'm like, wait, that's Lisa husband on the panel? He came on there like, I got something to say. The app is just not what it used to be. That's what I keep hearing. But what you call him did a live? I think when she interviewed with May, Tab, she said that this thing going on, this kind of stuff always been a thing. Maybe it's just new to us because we're kind of new to the app. Yeah, that was weird. It was horrible. That was scary. FB went to ish when some of y'all gave manic people a voice. You might be saying something strength, but then they go and say they never wanted it. What? So Lisa husband joined the live and he pretty much threatened everybody on that panel. All the women. He named Yaya and Keisha specifically, I think. Or was it downtime? No, I can't remember. It was one of them. He named two people specifically, and then he said everybody that sit on that panel. But I'm like, you're a grown man, and these are women. And while I understand he felt some type of way, right? Because apparently they were accusing Yaya and them of posting her daughter and him on their page, right? Posting him on their page and like making a mockery of them. I don't know who is actually running that page. They said Yaya is running the page. Yaya says somebody else is running the page. But whoever is running the page, them posting a child was never okay. They posted a girl, they posted their daughter and highlighted their teeth being messed up and was like, y'all want to talk about downtime, but look at your daughter, like get your daughter teeth fixed. And I'm just like, why do people keep coming at the kids like that? Why do people keep coming at the kids? Man, I don't know if you're trying to talk, but if you are, we can't hear you. I know you be having issues with your mic sometimes. Can y'all hear me in the comments? Okay. So he go up there, he pretty much he say Google him pretty much, look him up. He say he on their heads and he coming for them and whatever, da 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 da. And I'm like, why would you come on live and incriminate yourself? Because that's what you just did. You just incriminated yourself. And sidebar, he sounds just like Lisa. Him and Lisa talk just alike. Him and his wife talk just alike. They have the same tone of voice, like everything. And I was like, this is not becoming of a man at all. Like it was not cute at all. And so then Yaya informs her husband of the threat on social media, and he chimes in and says his big one. He said, you know, you come over there if you want to, get your da 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 da. He said he about his business pretty much, and you don't want this work, okay? So I understood him responding to that, right? But it's kind of like this: your pictures ended up on a page. Your pictures ended up on a page in a manner that they did because your wife has a Facebook beef that she won't let go, and Yaya won't let go or wouldn't let go. I don't know if Yaya has let it go. I haven't heard her say nothing the last 2 days about it, I think, or more. But this is happening because your wife, Lisa, got into a back and forth with Yaya and they wouldn't stop. So had your wife just zipped it and kept it pushing, it would have never came because it's both people. We can't say stop talking about me and not stop talking about you. No, somebody has to stop. Now, and if the other person doesn't stop, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? But you only can control you. You can't control what other people do. And I had let my husband listen to it, and I was like, you, da, da, da. And I was telling him like, you know, some of the backstory, and he was like, my husband would have told me to get off social media. You doing too much. You bringing too much light to the family, because of what you're doing, like directly, not because of what you're doing directly, like you're bringing this attention to us specifically. And so, nah, you need to take some time off. You know, take a few days off or something. Go chill out. You know, get off. You know, it wouldn't have been an attack on a bunch of females. He would have looked at me like these people doing this because of what you're doing, though. Like it's a back and forth between y'all. Same thing with Yaya husband when he came on there saying what he said. But like I said, I can understand Yaya husband because now he's talking to a man that threatened his wife. But in the same instance, his response when he came on here lets me know that he understands what Yaya be online doing and that it's contributing to the drama and the heat that she's catching. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she is innocent in this, with the things that she do, which is drawing attention and got people pissed. You know what I mean? So you know, Keisha don't give a flying monkey. And don't. That's Yaya page. Keisha said it on that last live. She said, watch you post pictures like you did to Lisa. Mmm. May sleepy time. She sound like she in the bed. I'm in the bed too. May can't disguise her voice at all and can't. Man. But so I thought that was interesting between them two. I mean, for the husbands to get involved, I thought that was wow, like for them to get involved. That it came that far. What's up, Zena? It won't stop till it goes away, goes way too far. Someone needs to take their phones away. Yeah, they need a timeout. But Yaya does look like she's changing her content. When I went over there, I don't know if that was yesterday. They have been, but they have been talking about friends and acquaintances and what that means and what that looks like in different scenarios. And I'm like, are they indirectly taking a shot at Keisha, or is this just like bad timing? Like what is it? Was this already in the plans and then the fallout with Keisha happened? Because it's like, oh, it's seemed a little funny, like that is their topic of discussion the last 2 days to me or whatever. But hopefully, what she's striving to do, she will stick to it and she will do her big one. Um, yeah, husbands getting involved in women BS is a big no. Right. I would never. Now, y'all know my husband popped up, on YouTube one night to address the homie, to address Mikey. That was another man though. My husband, first of all, I'm never letting my husband come on here and address women. He's never going to come on here and address women. He's not going to come on here and address women. He's not finna come on here and threaten women or nothing like that. However, if any of them ever get the courage to actually slide up, pull up like a few of them have threatened to do, he gonna be front and center. But that's different because now you pose a physical threat to me and mine. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that was not a good look. I don't know why that was Lisa's move, like why they thought that was a good thing or what they thought they was doing. But in my humble opinion, it should have never happened. It made him look foolish. And I'm wondering like, what are y'all doing? Y'all doing too much at this point. Like too much at this point. Y'all need to do something different. If you are on Facebook, we are on YouTube. We are on YouTube. YouTube. That's weird for people's men to come on talking crap. Yeah, I think so too. Does anybody want to come up and contribute to the conversation at all before I get up off this thing? I can't believe it's been almost an hour. That was fast. That was fast. That was fast. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to speak on before I go. I know my page has not been very I haven't been posting many clips. I've been sleeping a lot. I don't know if I'm just tired from when I was sick or what, but when I tell y'all I be sleep and I be having some good sleep. I wonder if I be slobbering because baby, I be up under this blanket, balled up like a little whoopty whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like it was real interesting though. I mean, I'm gonna keep watch, see what develops, see if anything comes of the feminine fierce and dimple thing. I'm waiting on confirmation between Yaya and Keisha. Like, is Keisha done? Is she done? Is she put off the panel? Was that a wrap? Keisha said a lot on that live, like coming at Yaya neck. And although a lot of stuff she said was absolutely true, um, still she came for her. Yeah, we talked about that when I first got on, Marissa. Did she go off again? Did she do another live? We talked about that, Megan, but I haven't been on her page. The last thing I know of is the post that she put up trying to highlight feminine affairs and connecting her. Oh, something else I wanted to talk about. Feminine and fierce. Another thing. Feminine and fierce did a live. I think it was today. Well, now yesterday she did a live, and she continues to mention the funeral information for Rhonda. I don't understand why she thinks that's okay. She mentioned on that live about how someone called the funeral home at some point and they confirmed allegedly the date for Rhonda's services. She said, I know a lot of people think that it passed already. The information on the GoFundMe is incorrect. That's not the right date. It's not the right date for a purpose. The family had put out a public announcement that they do not want the information shared publicly. That if anybody would like to actually attend, that they could contact them directly for the information. But for whatever reason, Feminine Affairs thinks that it's okay for her to continuously spread the date of her service. I don't understand why she thinks that's okay. I'm just wondering, like, what if that was you and you lost a loved one in a traumatic way? And you wanted privacy for your family. And because you are a blogger, a public figure on here, somebody did a big one and was able to get information that you wanted private for your family. and they plaster it on social media time and time again. They keep saying it out their mouth. They saying it on other people's platforms. Why don't people have boundaries? Why don't people have boundaries? The funeral home definitely should have never gave it out, but the person that called should have never even called to get the information because it was none of their business. It was none of their business. Why are you calling a funeral home? You're not attending a funeral. It was all to put the information on social media. And people keep saying they shouldn't have brought it to the public. The family came to the public because they needed assistance with burying their loved ones. Many people come to social media looking for help and assistance to bury their young ones. They did a GoFundMe. Many people do that. And just because they have a presence, not even them have a presence. May has a presence. Tati has a presence on social media. That doesn't mean that that gave them the right or they should have felt comfortable enough to go digging for private information they said they want. Is legit a post. It's legit a post. No, Robin. I don't care what y'all saying Tati did or didn't do. I didn't hear Tati say nothing. What date did Tati give? I didn't hear Tati give nothing. And I'm not talking about what Tati gave. I'm talking about people saying they called the funeral home. Listen to what I'm saying. They called the funeral home to get the information because it was not publicly stated. That is disgusting. And then for people to come to social media and spread it on social media, it's none of your business. If May said it on live, if Tati said it on live, that's their business. If you got it from them on live, that's their business and you shared it, it's public now. If they said it on live, it's public now. Share a clip of her saying it, that's their business, right? Because if they said it, they put it out there, that's on them. But this is not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about them sharing a clip of Tati or May or anyone connected to their family confirming the date or date of services. They called the funeral home, and somehow the funeral home gave them the information because when Chalet tried to call or somebody else tried to call, they told them they never seen nothing like this. They don't want the information publicized, and they were not able to get the information from what I understand. So I don't know who answered that phone that day and slipped up and gave out alleged information if it's true or not. It shouldn't have had it. It shouldn't have happened. It should not have happened. Like, I don't know if the date that Feminine Affairs is sharing is the actual date or not, but the fact that you are saying, oh, they called the funeral home. Oh, no, it didn't pass. Oh, it's this day. Why? That whole situation when they were looking up her obituary, trying to find a listing online, posting it on a StreamYards, posting it on a Facebooks. They had a lady that had a similar name, but it was a different name. Now this lady information is posted on your social media because y'all thought it was Rhonda. And it's like, oh, whoopty 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 woo. Then it's, oh, you shouldn't have publicly put it. No, they didn't put any of that stuff up publicly. They didn't put any of that stuff up publicly. They went to search for that information. If you have to go search for it, it was not put up for you to just easily access the information. Hey, Miss Mary, how you doing, love? And I don't know, but some stuff just don't get to just. I mean, I know we all have different boundaries. People, you can't dictate what people do. Once something is put on social media, kind of is what it is. But this was not put. This information was not put on social media. They are saying they called the funeral home, and to me, that is disgusting. I can't imagine me going through something traumatic. If I lose a loved one, may Allah protect me from that anytime soon, and I need help. And I post the link on social media, and I say I want the location and stuff to be private, and one of them goes calls the funeral home, doxes me or whatever, trying to get the information just to put it on social media. I'll be ready to fight. I don't know if it's a way to fight that or like go after that, but baby, it will be something I will be looking into to sue them, get in touch with their jobs, to report it to their jobs, their behavior and stuff like that. Because why? Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? And the people in the comments that be trying to justify it is weird to me. It's weird to me. It's weird. Y'all always got some type of justification for something that ain't even what the person talking about. I said they called the funeral home. Somebody mentioned Tati. Did I mention Tati? No. I don't know about Tati mentioning nothing online. I don't know about Tati mentioning nothing online. And if Tati said it and y'all shared a snippet of Tati saying it, Then it would be like, dang, she should have never said it online if they wanted it private. That would be my response to that, period. But that's not what people are saying. People are saying someone called the funeral home and got this alleged information that's supposed to be a confirmation of when it actually is. Mind y'all business. Let the family grieve in peace. Let them lay their child to rest. This is somebody's child that is leaving behind children. That's just how I feel. People gonna run their page and do what they want to do. They grown, but I think it is disgusting. And while nobody can't tell you what to do, and your intentions can be whatever your intentions are, and I've said this earlier, you cannot control how other people see it, how other people view it, how other people whatever. It is what it is, But it's two sides of that coin. Who in their right mind thinks it's okay to call a funeral home about someone that has nothing to do with them? I don't know, Marissa. Pretty sure that's a crime. The family didn't want certain people to know where the funeral was for their family safety. I have never heard of none of this. Yeah, Tabitha, it was a thing. May talked about it. I've talked about it today. I was gonna put the snippet up, but I'm not because I don't know if that's the real date or not. And even though she's only given the date, that's still giving a marker to the people that the family don't want to be aware of what's going on. Okay, you didn't give the location, but you gave this alleged date. And if that is the date, that's something that people can use to search up more information. It's like you just giving them more pieces to the puzzle to put together. I don't know. It don't make no sense. What's up there, Thera? Who does that type of people with no conscience, people with no soul, people with no just they don't give a damn. They can't. They can't give a damn. And I'm wondering if this stuff happened to you, would you be like, oh well, it is what it is? Or would you be like, would you be upset about it? Would your family that's connected to it be upset about it? Like to hear about they family stuff got plastered because you are a social media presence. You have a social media presence. It's just weird. It's weird. It's weird. Why take use this time to try to take a dig at people? Then I know ATM did a live where he tried to expose, call himself exposing stuff or whatever. I don't know none of the people from the screenshots he put up or what they was talking about. But even in his screenshots, I think he said something about like the services were already this, that, and the third, and that wasn't true. That's not. It hasn't happened. But that's my time for the night. I enjoyed you guys this evening. I miss talking to you guys and recapping. Y'all check us out in the morning for Sip and Chat, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to try not to oversleep. Hopefully, I can take my behind back to sleep. I love you all. Enjoy your evening. Love y'all. Bye. It's not okay. What have they done to these people personally for all this to transpire? Nothing. What did the dear child do to them? Nothing, Tabitha. Not a thing. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later.